Corey from AC Plumbing, here today with a helpful tip to help you find and shut off your water to your house. Now the first place to start when you're looking for your water meter is to firstly look at the house, find the front tap, and then look directly back to the boundary from there. In this situation we have the front taps here, so we walk from there directly down to the front boundary, and in this case we're right on the money. It won't always be the case, but it's a great place to start. Now this one's pretty simple. The meter box is quite easy to see, but often there'll be a garden built over it, or grass will have been allowed to grow over it. In that circumstance, just get something sharp or a shovel or something like that and just feel around until you hear that just on the boundary line in front of the tap is the best place to start, as I said. Then if you, to pop the lid, just find the finger hole, use something to lever it up and open it up. Now this is a very common site where ants have brought in mud or other insects or vermin have filled it up with soil, and you will just have to dig it out with something that's not going to damage the water meter or any of the other stuff in there. Just gently dig that out and do something responsible with the dirt. Being careful not to damage any pipe work or the meter assembly or anything like that. You may want to wear gloves as well, just in case there's any sharp or nasties in there. As you can see, we're starting to expose the meter and the isolation valve. Now this sort of valve is common in Pine Rivers Shire. It's a quarter turn, so if you have a look in here, when it's in line, that's on. When it turns quarter of the way around and it's perpendicular to the pipe, that's the water shut off. Now these ones are quite easy because of the long lever. You will often come across ones in the Pine Rivers area, Brisbane City area, where it's quite a small little lever and sometimes down on an angle, in which case you will need to use tools. My suggestion is either a pair of shifters or a shifter and a screwdriver. Now the way you can do this is you close the jaws up so that they will fit over that nice and snugly, wind it down a little bit more snug, and you can put a shifter straight on the head and then turn it like that. You can put a shifter at the back of the other one and turn it like that, or you may put your screwdriver inside the end and use it like a handle. They're just a couple of little ways to help you turn it off if it's stiff or if you don't have strong hands. Other taps that you might encounter look just like a hose tap T-handle, and they just screw down like a hose tap. You can also come across round black ones, particularly in the city, and they do the same, just screw down like a hose tap. Places like the Caboolture Shire will have a meter assembly out of the ground, above the ground, and so it won't be recessed in a box. That's a helpful tip for today to help find your water meter and turn it off. Corey from AC Plumbing, thank you.